Christy Code Red, author, entrepreneur, retired professional boxer. Ha, ha, ha. I'm wearing a dress and I can still throw punches in a dress. So, good morning. I'm really hoping that you gain strength from this subject, what I'm getting ready to tell you. I'm hoping that you feel my strength and you hear what I have to say and you actually go, you know what? Yeah. Because that's what's great about somebody bringing up things like this that you know you need to work on. You can draw strength from my confidence and from my belief, very, very solid belief in this. And as you get better at this, you'll grow stronger. Let's talk about it. Once you decide to live your life the way you want to live your life, get ready to upset some people. Get ready to upset some people. Obviously not intentionally. But by you making the decision to live your life the way you think it should be lived, the way that you see your life going, the way that, you're putting up some boundaries, putting up some limitations, putting up some standards, that's going to require you to say no. Oh, there's that word, N-O, no. And it's going to upset some people. Some of you, I would bet, are very much people pleasers. You're very much nurturers. That's a little bit of a stretch because I don't want to say the nurturer is a bad thing. I'm saying that some of you in a negative way, you put everybody else ahead of you, which I think is negative. Yes, it is. And if you've been listening to me long enough, you know that's not surprising for you to hear that. It is negative to put everybody else in front of you. Yeah. You have put your own needs, your own desires, your own things that you love, your own dreams, your own goals, all on the back burner. What word am I looking for? Consequently, is that a word? Anyway, it has caused you to put your health on the back burner. By you putting everybody else's desires, needs, wants, everything ahead of you, that has caused you to not put your health at priority, which is never a good thing. You should never back off on your health. Your health is number one. And yeah, that's not good. So you are sicker. You might be overweight. You might be sleep deprived. You might be dehydrated. All those things that go along with putting everybody else ahead of you. So by you making the decision to say no to some things, it's going to upset some people. Get ready to upset some people. Let's just get it out there right now. It's going to happen. If you always agree for the past 6 years, you've always agreed to make 4 dozen cookies for your kids' class. You've always agreed to stay late and chaperone. You've always agreed to carpool. You've always agreed to way more than your fair share. And now you're saying, no, I'm going to back off. I'm going to say no to some things that aren't serving my health better or my family's health for the better. Those people that are used to you saying yes, 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 it's going to upset them. Are you prepared for that? Are you okay with that? Before you say yes to anything, take a good, long, hard look at what it's going to cost you. What it's going to cost you in your health, what it's going to cost you in your time, what it's going to cost you in your money. Take a good, long, hard look at what the cost will be. Understand there will be a cost. Understand that there's always a cost. Now, of course, sometimes you do have to stay late and chaperone, and that's going to be a night where you get 4.5 hours of sleep. It happens to all of us. When Miles came home from surgery, the first 3 nights, I was up constantly checking on him, constantly checking his, checking his drainage and checking his pain and helping him. It happens to every one of us. Absolutely. There are going to be times once in a while where you are going to miss your sleep. But if it's an ongoing regular occurrence where you say yes to something that robs you of your sleep, it's time to start saying no. Emergencies, okay. Once in a very blue moon, okay. On a regular basis, no. Letting your 16-year-old stay out till 2 a.m, no. And you're going to have to be okay with some upset people. You're going to have to be strong enough and confident enough to say, I don't really give a rat's fanny what you think. Don't say that. I'm not saying to say that in your mind. Like my ex-mother-in-law, Barbie Nickel, used to say, no, that simply won't do. She was a very, very different character. I don't know what she's like now, but nope, that simply won't do. She was very good at saying no. And some of you have got to get better at saying no, even though it's going to upset some people around you. It might upset your spouse. It might upset your mother-in-law. It might upset the pastor's wife, because you're always there sacrificing your own health, your own time, your own resources for them. And I agree we should always be doing things for other people. I look for ways to do things. I look for things to do for other people. But I am not going to sacrifice myself for that. Know what the cost is. Know before you go. We say in Code Red, know before you go. Know what the cost is going to be before you agree to something. Because I know a lot of you who are sick and overweight, and you caused it. You caused it. 88% of our diseases, we cause. It's our fault. And it's going to be up to you to get better. It's going to be up to you to put some boundaries and limitations in place and start saying no. Don't be that parent that never helps out in your kid's classroom. I'm not saying that. But you can find a better balance than what you've been doing lately. If you cut yourself back serving at church to 1 day a week, 2 days a week, instead of 4 days a week like you've been doing, believe me, there are other church members that will step up and help in the nursery. There are other church members that will step up and help clean the church. There are other church members that will help. Believe me, there are other parents. There are other people who will step up. If everybody steps up, if everybody hears this video and everybody steps up to the amount that they can handle, if everybody pitches in, many hands make light work. Don't feel guilty. Stop with that guilt that you're feeling, because you're not doing all of it all the time. Because guess what? It's not worth your health. It's not worth your happiness. You're chronically sleep deprived. You're chronically dehydrated. You're overweight and you're sick. And that's because you're putting everybody else's needs ahead of yours. Stop with the mommy martyr attitude. There are no victims here. And start saying no. And understand that when you do say no, you're going to upset some people. And they'll get over it. They will. 10 Pound Takedown is where you can go to get some help with your weight. Because when I can get you feeling better, everything in your life is going to level up.